Hi, my name is Damian Miller. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist with A New Hope Hypnosis. Also, Hello Subconscious is a group that I run, a company where we teach people how to communicate with their subconscious mind, as well as goodbyemigraines.com and lifeaftermigraines.com. We help people with chronic pain and chronic conditions. I wanted to share a little bit with you about how we work with the subconscious mind. What is hypnosis? What is the subconscious? What's the difference between the conscious, subconscious, and how can it be helpful to work with the subconscious mind? Our mind is a very powerful thing, and what we say affects our lives very much. Think about like a dog who learns to do tricks. You give it commands or you teach it how to understand what you're communicating. If you say walk, that dog gets to jump and gets so excited and everything. Our nervous systems can be conditioned by experiences plus clear language. With clear language, your subconscious mind will respond to what you're saying immediately. In fact, it doesn't really know the difference between you joking about something or you telling the truth. It's literal. It's very literal. So I had a woman once who was in a wheelchair in my office. I was listening to what she was telling me, and she kept telling me what she couldn't stand. She kept telling me, you know what else I can't stand? And it was really ironic because I was looking at her, watching her sit in this wheelchair and thinking, yeah, you can't. That's powerful. She was talking about what she couldn't stand, and she literally caused herself to not be able to stand. And so we flipped the statement and we got her up out of the wheelchair, walked her all the way down the hallway. And that's just one of like thousands of stories of people who were able to turn their mind around just by identifying what was the literal thought that was impacting their body. Just think about thoughts people have when they say that they hate themselves or they can't live like this or something like that. In your world, you're the most important, powerful person, and what you say goes. So watch what you say, watch your words. We help people to work directly with their subconscious mind to find out what their subconscious programs are that they're running and what it was that they might have responded to and what the thinking was that caused the problem. If the thinking was the problem, we have ways of checking if the problem you're experiencing is about past thinking, where that started, what the thoughts are that caused it, and we help you trace it down and change it. And we have so many groups of people who are just turning their whole lives, getting a clear vision, clearing away any old thoughts that stop them. I respect the medical industry. I'm not a doctor myself. I don't conflict with people's doctors. I follow your doctor's guidance. If you have a medical problem, seek medical help. But we can shed a light on so many things to show you maybe there's more to this than you think consciously. Maybe there's a deeper idea locked to the subconscious mind driving the pattern. If there's something in your life you're trying to reach and you can't reach it, if there's something you're doing and you're compelled to do and you don't know why, it's always a thought from the past that's stopping you or starting you. Bob Proctor has this fun chapter in his book called Thinking into Results, and he used to be in the military. His higher ups would come to him and say, Bob, why did you do this? And he would say, well, I don't know. And they would say, well, you know better. And he would say, I know. And they said, well, then why did you do it? He said, well, I don't know. We don't always know why we're doing what we're doing. However, it's our paradigm in our mind, which is a number of thoughts that are all locked together, all working together. This all starts when we're young. We start getting seeded when we're younger. Those seeds, they grow. And the ideas that are locked in your mind have power. You have a lot of power. You just don't know that you do, and you don't know how to find where you used your power before and change it. Most of the time, if someone's struggling or fighting themselves, they're literally fighting their own power that they used before and forgot. So what happens is we get through things when we're younger, and it's not about what happened, it's about what we said about what happened. That matters so much. And we get a lot of feedback from our body. So all our emotions actually are subconscious mind communicating with us. And our pain signals are our subconscious mind communicating with us. And a funny thing happens when you can listen to what your subconscious is trying to say, the negative emotions and the pain signals, they just go away. So we help people do emotional clearing. We trace down things to the root. We help them relearn, rewire their mind, rethink their thoughts, review the past, rewrite their thinking. And that allows people to be so free. A lot of people ask, well, what about hypnosis? Do you hypnotize people? The truth is like, yeah, we don't really need to bring someone into a deep state of sleep anymore to get big, powerful changes. But we do that. If we're working with people in a short course, then we might help them just get in a really relaxed state and see if they could just access that really easily. And then we just drive the result. We talk to their subconscious and we bring it back to wherever the problem was caused, and we just give it new suggestions, and it's like happy to accept those. And it's like, okay, no problem. Sometimes we're overturning old things. Sometimes we're adding some new things like, could you tell me that this is true so I can accept it? Or could you give me a higher sense of self-confidence? Or can you tell me that I'm a non-smoker now, that I just love being free from cigarettes and so happy to let that go now, and I'm a whole new me? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that I lose weight easily and effortlessly? Can you tell me that I'm safe? It's safe to sleep again. Can you tell me that, anything you can imagine? And yeah, we can do that. We do hypnosis sessions like that where we do it for you. But I really love to teach you how to work with your own subconscious mind so that you can find freedom and you can take your power back from whatever was stopping you or inhibiting you before, and you can actually really dial in your ability to move your behaviors into what you want them to be so you can get the result you're looking to produce. And if you want to do that, you can't be in conflict with your inner self. You got to be aligned with your inner self. You guys got to be two peas in a pod, so to speak. So why fight yourself? The definition of stress is two opposing forces. You want to know why you have stress in your mind? You have two minds trying to do two different things. Do you ever see the old cartoons or old movies where there's two people escape from jail, but they have handcuffs, they're handcuffed together? You know, the comedy of that, where they're trying to go in two different directions, but they're stuck. Don't let that be you. If your conscious and subconscious mind are trying to do two different things, you might be having stress. So whether it's anxiety, depression, anger, sadness, fear, hurt, shame, guilt, confusion, overwhelm, whatever that it is, there are answers inside of you that are waiting for you to tap in and receive them. We help people to do that in a fast and easy and effective way with a high level of confidence and get significant results in 30 days or less on most things with someone who wants to, maybe just a session with us can make a big breakthrough, maybe two. And for anyone who's interested in working with us more than that, we have ways of doing that. But we always do a free consultation. Sometimes we solve the problem by accident just by sharing the right information on the free consultation, and we're happy to do that. If you're interested to see if this might be able to help you, you're free to just reach out anytime. Or you can reach out to Amber. She can set something up. Happy to do a talk. Yep, love doing that. Love sharing this information. Showing you that there's way more to you than you think. At the conscious level, there's something way more awesome inside. It's the source of your dreams. Just wants to help you, and you can work with it. So why not relieve your stress? Find that there's a genius inside of you that has answers to things maybe you didn't realize. Einstein used to tap his subconscious for answers all the time. In fact, that's how he found his theory of relativity. He would get the question in his mind, he would sit down on his chair, and he would have a thing. He would say, I'm going to hold this chalk, and I'm going to go to sleep. And when I go to sleep and I drop this chalk, the answer will be in my mind. And that's the pathway he set, and he did it, and it would work. Many great thinkers would do this. They would work with the power inside that gave them all the great ideas. It's your subconscious mind. So if you want to learn how to communicate with your subconscious and make it the best relationship in the world, should be the best relationship in the world. If you want to learn how to make it the best relationship in the world, if you want to resolve conflict within yourself, find where it's coming from and solve it. If you want to raise your level of awareness and ability to solve problems, if you want to heal something that's been stuck, if you want to break through chronic conditions, or if you want to produce a result that's a leap from where you are now, reach out. Happy to do a free consult and help you get those visions and help you get really clear about what the problem might be and give you a plan to solve it. So that's my intro for hypnosis and subconscious communication. Hope you liked it.